friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. It's Sunday, and I made it all the way back around to Sunday. Who would have thought that I would have made it this far? It's something of an experience. I'm alive, and I've been alive. I haven't kicked it yet. I've been alive, doing okay. I'm feeling pretty good, even though I'm not going anywhere, not leaving the house, doing this thing, staying down here. Yeah, same kind of stuff, you know. It's been about a day. Yesterday I did the program on Saturday about 1 o'clock, and we were talking to Andrew and Mark and I don't know who else was around on that day. Others. I don't remember all of them. Yep. Andrew, Mark, I don't know. You can call the number up there. It's 360-364-304, or you can get onto the Meet. Go to YDHWM.com. Go to the video phone spot, and you can get on there. Yeah, what was I doing? I don't remember the whole thing. Mr. Ginsu, was Mr. Ginsu there? Ready, Mr. Ginsu? I don't know. After the program yesterday, I went to work. Wear a mask, wear a face shield, go to work. Riding that bike. Probably should fix that bike because my brakes are weak and I'm going downhill. I probably just need to get new brake pads, but I gotta figure out how to do that. Sometimes in the past, I would go to that bike place, the Falcone's bike place, and just, be like, hey, can you fix this bike for $20? And they would change my brake pad, but now I gotta change my own brake pads so that I don't get hit by a car. I'm trying to be so cautious about the virus and everything, but then you get hit by a car. But getting hit by a car, well, then you get all this, you probably catch a virus. So you have both the virus and the car. Getting hit by a car. Get hit by a car, then your body's broken, but maybe you're not going to have weird no smelling stroke sort of things. But yeah, so hopefully I don't get hit by a car. I keep telling myself I'm going to change my brakes out, but then I keep watching TV. I was digging around in my things. I found Super Mario Galaxy 2, the disc. I was looking for it, so I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I think I like Super Mario Galaxy 1 so far better, but who knows? Over time, I guess I'm going to play through the game, and then we'll figure out if I like which one I like more or less. They've been watching Batman, the animated series. Riding the bike. Didn't fix the bike yet. I've been hit by cars in the past. Never been too hard of a hit. Mostly in parking lots. I get hit by cars in parking lots. I've been hitting by a car in the street like maybe twice. I've been hitting the parking lot maybe several times. So, just because you're in the parking lot, you can still hit people with a car potentially. Biking back, not seeing too much, looking around the world. It was raining really hard last night, so I did get flooded myself, and then last night the garage over there was kind of flooded, and I'm in the basement, so I was concerned that the basement was going to flood because the outside is like right over there, I guess, somewhere. And we're in it, so it's like, where's the flooding? Where's the basement flood? Didn't get flooded as far as I know, but potentially could have been flooded. So look out. look out for flooding. But it all seemed to have gone away today. It wasn't raining too much today, if it was raining at all. So all the water that flowed into the garage flowed right back out. Didn't seem to be too much of an issue because it only got a little bit of the carpet. But it was raining so hard to flood everything. There's still problems. You think that your problems will be gone. You think that when there's so many problems and you're hiding out, that all your other problems are going to go away. But really, they just compound and they make each other worse. Like two problems, they show up and they make each other worse. Not like one problem is going to cancel the other problem. That's like kind of like if you're abused child, you say like, Dad or whoever, my thing hurts, I got my arm hurts. I don't know why. And then they smack you in the face and they say, well, if you, how about now? And you're going to feel your arms anymore. I hurt your face worse than your arms. And then that's not a good way to go about it. But that's like what the kind of having more than one problem, the compounding at the same time are going to happen to you. And I think, it's not going to be like that. But they stack. Problems stack and then they exacerbate each other. And then it's hard to solve one problem when you're already dealing with the second problem and then the third and then more problems. And maybe they're all one big problem, really, at the end of the day. Kind of. I don't know if flooding the virus are one big problem, but maybe in somehow, some way, one big problem. It's called Grandma. I'm getting more letters. Those letters are popping up on me. Grandma, you sleeping?
Hello, this is Ty's phone. Leave a name and number, and she'll call you back as soon as you can. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Grandma, are you sleeping? It's Kenny. How are you? You can call me back. You there? You sleep? Okay, bye. Where is Grandma? I kind of want to call John Webster, but the last time I called him, it was a hard no. So I guess I'm waiting for him to call me back again. And I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens, and then what are we gonna do? Call Freddie, make the rounds, see what everybody is at. Oh yeah, well Sundays is still 5 o'clock.
Hello, program.
Hi, Freddie. How are ya?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just got off work, just working on writing the email for the newsletter for the night drawer coming up. The third day of the year. That's exciting.
Doing it ahead of time a little bit.
I'm trying to get a little ahead of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you're filming the show. Maybe I should get on the old Google Meet there.
Oh yeah, it's live at 5. Okay.
I'll see you in just a second here.
Wait. Fred's gonna get on Google Meet, I guess. Move this thing over here. Ay. Oh, the settings are changed. Maybe I don't. Oh, there. I'm gonna close the thing, or not. That's my new decisions. Hooey. What was going on outside today? What's going on in the world? I don't know the Congress, the news and stuff. I don't know about that. I haven't left my house. I saw the flooding, but I don't know if anybody else is getting flooded out too, but I was a little bit, and we put all the water into a bucket. And I think maybe I strained my back. I don't know. I was leaning over to do the vacuuming, and I was like, oh, this hurts my back. Maybe I'm getting old. My back is seizing up or something. And I'm like, uh-oh. Is this how it starts? Maybe this is how it starts. Where's Yellow Fellow? I don't think it's too late for him. Oh, it's looking for him. It's have to find him, and then it's gonna ring until it's... And then it goes. And now it's searching for his phone. I don't know where Grandma was. Hello.
Hey, program, what's up?
Ready? And
Please leave your message for
John Mooney.
Yellow Fellow.
Hello? Hello.
Yellow Fellow, it's the program. Where are you? Are you alive? Did you walk into something stinky? Like, 'cause you had your eyes closed and you were relying on your sense of smell and didn't work out?
Oh.
Yeah. Call us back. I want to know how you're doing. And, you're kind of my own little experiment right now, or like, 'cause I don't know, to see how recovering process works. Yeah, he got the virus and he got over it, but I'm concerned about
Long-term effects, maybe?
long-term effects. Like apparently you can have like strokes or afterwards, or heart attacks, or that you have weird like mental distress, which is really disturbing.
Yeah.
Like maybe your mind, it like messing with your mind. So afterwards you don't think the same. I mean, like you get angry or something.
Uh-oh.
Or something weird things in your mind. So I want to see if how Yellow Fellow's doing.
Yeah.
If he has weird things going on in his mind. How's your mind? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, do you know? I wonder if when you have your mind is weird, if you even could know, or if you must just think that it's in your mind. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
I don't know. I have heard of, like, you heard about that guy who got his brain impaled by some kind of a, like, construction pipe or something? You heard about this guy?
And it made him smart?
No, he survived,
Oh.
but it made him angry. He was like a grumpy. He used to be like a really good-natured, happy guy, and then he got impaled by this pipe in his head, and it like changed something about the way his brain worked, and he was angry after that. But you know, you never know. You can't tell. I mean, I guess you can remember. I think I remember. Can you remember being different? I feel like I've been different in the past, and it's hard to exactly remember the way you were different in the past. We know we were, though. We know we were maybe perhaps more carefree or some other pieces or something, but it's very hard to remember that feeling of being something different because the way you feel now takes over that.
Like when you were a child or something?
Even when I was in college or, high school,
but
it's
that's
definitely way different. Even like looking back at 2010 and 11, it's like distinctly different.
That's some natural changes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's in your like slowly and like you're learning things, and then you're
I think
changing.
that's similar though to something that Yellowfellow could experience. Probably won't. He'll probably be the same.
Hopefully, I was thinking about getting hit by my brakes aren't very good. I gotta fix my brakes
On your bike?
on my bike. I think I might have worn down the pads. Probably I gotta go get new brake pads somehow.
Yeah.
But I was thinking maybe I'm gonna get hit by a car before I get the virus.
No, well.
Then if I get hit
All
by
the what do you call that? Like chances? Like the whole nobody's really getting eaten by sharks, even though sharks are very dangerous theoretically. But
people get hit by cars more than Sharks,
way
for sure.
less likely to get eaten by a shark. Like, probably don't need to worry about sharks hardly at all.
I wonder how many people. Yeah, how many people are dying from car wrecks? Probably not as many as the virus.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder about that stuff. Probably lots. Probably a lot of people. A lot of people are driving. It is a weird thing to be like, I don't know. I've probably talked in the past about conversations with my family and my dad. One of the recent ones with my dad, I was talking about how it's like a lot of people who have died, and he was trying to say that maybe if you look at how many people died in like last year at this time, it's like not that different, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't look into it. I didn't look at the facts, and I don't know what facts he's looking at personally. So
He's downplaying it.
he's downplaying it.
Uh-oh. But the
Yeah.
hospitals.
Yeah, the hospitals. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
But
But
also,
it's like also suffering. It's like human suffering that's happening,
Suffering.
not
it's not, yeah, death is,
just death.
Death is a big part of it. And also, lots of us are hiding and wearing masks.
Yeah,
So
True.
whatever the numbers are, that's like with all the precautions
right.
that most
Exactly.
people are already doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I remember when they said, like, I don't think, well, I guess flattening the curve probably worked a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's no way it couldn't have worked completely.
Yeah.
But back then they said, if it works and it actually does work, then people will think that nothing happened.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're like,
That's what I remember people saying, like, you know, the like best outcome of this is that we look back and say, wow, nothing happened and we like took all this precaution. But in this case, we took all this precaution and then like a significant amount of people died. It's also caused a lot of suffering, I would say.
yeah,
Um,
Charlie Pride. I haven't gotten hit by a car yet.
do you remember what your like New Year's resolution was for 2020? As of I don't think you actually do New Year's resolutions, but
Yeah.
you said in an episode around the start of the year 2020, it was to embrace suffering.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
In the beginning of 2020, huh?
yeah.
Well, that's always my
I
goal
mean, that's
in
like
life.
basically the whole theme of the year, I suppose.
Yeah. That's. I guess I kind of did it.
Yeah.
I've been talking about how I was like, kind of promoting this kind of like not doing anything lifestyle in the past anyway, and I wasn't able to do it. Now I am doing it. But like, I have been hit by a few cars, but never too bad. So maybe I'm like, why do I need brakes? I've never not been able to stop before.
Sure. I remember. Well, I've even had this. I think you've had a similar experience. I got my brakes fixed at Deschutes River Cyclery here in Olympia, Washington, a great bike shop. And I had been having very loose brakes for a long time, apparently, and you sort of get used to the loose brakes. And then within a week of doing that, I was taking my bike out and had to stop abruptly and basically like threw myself off my bike because it was stopped so quickly, and I didn't realize
Yeah.
how fast it was. And I fell off and fell into on the sidewalk. I didn't get hurt very badly, but it was, maybe that's the biggest danger is when you finally get your good brakes, you're going to injure yourself.
Yeah. Well, if I do it myself, they're only going to be mediocre anyway.
That's true.
Right now, they're real bad. They're at the point where, like, I know that because I go downhill, and I know I have to start with the brakes like a good like half a block before I need to stop.
That's not how it's supposed to be, that's for sure. Yeah.
We gotta prepare. I'm like, oh, I know. So.
You're like preparing, I'm going to prepare ahead of time to stop.
Yeah.
But not so far ahead of time that I'm going to fix my brakes.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to fix my brakes, basically, every day.
Mm-hmm.
If I like, but then it's always like, well, I want to fix them while it's light out.
Not much light these days.
And then and then I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch like one episode of TV, and then I'll do the program, and then I'll watch one more episode of TV, and then I'll do the breaks, and then it's dark. I'll do it tomorrow.
I mean, it's probably dark before you even get to the program, you know?
Today, yeah, if I'm doing that like once, then I probably should do it. I have an hour after the program and that thing. Maybe I'm gonna go at least look at it.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried to fix them a little bit.
Right.
And now
It's
I'm
a slight
thinking about it.
improvement. Usually, I mean, the nice thing about a bike is it's a very simple machine, so
Yeah.
chances are you can fix it pretty easily.
Yeah, probably just gotta tighten a little bit. I used to just when I haven't. Well, did we do the brakes? No, we did the tires. Remember when you came on? But usually I just go to Falcone's over there on the west side.
Yeah, they'll pretty much work on it for you.
And I'm just like, hey, can you do this? So that's how maybe I was spoiled.
Yeah, slightly spoiled.
Now I gotta go do it. How are you? When was the last time you were here? Was it yesterday?
It was the day before yesterday. I'm not sure what time you taped yesterday. Somehow I missed it, so.
West Coast Radio says getting hit by a bus pays better.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But I feel like I'd rather be hit by a car than a bus, no matter what, you know? It seems safer to be hit by just a regular car, depending on the speed, but a bus has a lot of weight behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Did a little shift of work at the coffee shop. What even happened today? Not too much. Just kind of regular day. Took down all the Christmas decorations at the job. I like set up Christmas decorations for Twinkle Fest, which is the downtown Olympia Christmas light decoration for the businesses.
Yeah.
And I convinced my manager to let us be a part of that, and so I decorated the cafe. And yesterday was the last day of the official Twinkle Fest, so I took all the Christmas lights and the Christmas tree down. And now I'm gonna put all those Christmas lights up in my home because I learned about using suction cups on your windows, and you can basically have all your windows outlined by Christmas lights, and it's very pretty. I don't think it's just a Christmas thing. It's really good for all year, I think. So that'll be
You
good.
have Christmas lights all year now?
Yeah, all year.
And then you remove them and then take them to work?
Yeah, exactly. And actually, I might go buy some. I looked at my, I've got a 5-year journal where you're trying to keep track of, you write 5 lines for every day of every year. And I'm not very good at it, but on December 31st maybe 2 years ago, the entry just said, went to Fred Meyer and bought discounted Christmas lights. And I remember that after Christmas at Fred Meyer and all those places, Christmas lights are incredibly cheap, basically $1 a box for a whole string. And I'm thinking about buying some more and just throwing away all the ones that don't work anymore, basically.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Lots of more. There's actually some Christmas lights above me right now.
That's nice. They're good lighting.
Why are they not on?
What? They're not on?
Yeah.
You gotta turn them on. Maybe there's a bulb out.
I remember how they got there. I don't know if I put them up there or if they were already there. I never noticed them until
You should. I mean, that'd make the lighting a little better. I bet it'd look good in there.
We're on a new tape.
Ooh.
We're saying goodbye. Hello. We're on 17. We never got to ask anybody else about baby corn. I don't think we got anybody else on the phone for Dan Dobler.
We could have asked Colin, but he was on the very, very, very end of the show. So
is baby corn regular corn that's a baby, or is it a totally different thing?
Is it genetically modified corn, or just corn that actually hasn't grown up yet? Hey, what is that?
We asked Peter about it. Freddie's here.
Yep, we talk about stuff. We look at things under the microscope. We listen to a song.
2 days till they say goodbye to Carl, or whatever it is.
Forgetting about him.
Forgetting. Bye.
Holy cow, that's some stuff. That's some heavy stuff.
Yeah, we had to forget about Carl.
Remember that? Forgetting about Carl Day?
Yeah. Wow. I guess you really shouldn't have a day memorializing forgetting something.
I think it was necessary. I don't know. You were maybe thinking about it a lot, whether or not he was going to come back or not, you know?
About it now, so as much. But when you go back and you're like, oh, now I remember though. Oh.
Oh yeah, remember forgetting? It's like, we're having a forgetting day. Remember, we're going to forget on this day.
He was like, oh no, I was supposed to forget. Why did you say it in a message to the future?
Every time I remember, I forgot to remember to forget. Is that like a country song, I think? Oh, your mic's out. I can't hear you.
I forgot to forget. Oh,
Remember,
can you hear me?
remember, you're supposed to forget. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I forgot to forget, and now I'm now I remember my problems. Try to forget them. You gotta learn from them or something. Don't just
I
forget.
saw Carl today, actually.
Oh yeah, where?
I was working at the coffee shop, and he was running from City Hall towards State Street on Cherry Street towards State Avenue.
He was running, huh?
He's always hustling. Every time I see him, he's moving pretty fast. Yeah.
He's got somewhere to go.
Yeah, he's gonna get there quickly.
Is the message of the future? I'm queuing it up.
Wow, I can't believe 2017 is now 4 years ago. That's
Yeah. 4 years ago, 2017. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot.
yeah, it truly is. I've been working on the spreadsheets because that was another thing I did yesterday. Because when we switched years, suddenly all these like weird automated things I built this last year, where it tells you like what episode was on in the years past. Like now that it is in 2021, something about the formula doesn't work. Maybe I need to build a better formula. But basically now what I did is I just updated all the formulas. So it's like looking for the 2021 dates.
Yeah.
So that spreadsheet's on the website. If you go to the website, YDHWM.com, and click on the link, I think it just says spreadsheet, which maybe you don't know what that means, but basically there's a spreadsheet. Yeah, it does. There's just a thing that says spreadsheet. But if you click on that, it'll show you basically how we keep track of every episode of the program being recorded and on the air and stuff.
Oh, the numbers are working, and this episode in 2020 is sadly called The Free Bus.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Remember the free bus?
yeah, I was so excited for the free bus. Oh, but what is
Yeah.
baby corn though? I wonder if that was the first time we were thinking about the baby corn thing.
I know. Well, we found the next day we called Cedar. We were talking about baby corn 4 years ago, and then 4 years and 1 day ago, or 3 years and 365, no, 4 days, whatever. We called Cedar, and he told us the answer, which I always forget. But I think it's just like corn before it's grown, is what I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
It was the other one, the one where it's.
Really? You think it's like a genetically modified something or other?
Yeah, I thought that it was like that's like full grown baby corn. They just call it baby corn, but that's like that's what I thought. Cedar told us. Should we call him again? Like, Cedar, I know we've gone over this like many times.
This is the third time we've asked him about the baby corn.
We forgot it again, and it came up. I think right? No, that's fine to do. Is
Hold on, hold on.
is it crazy to be like Cedar? We forgot again. But it is like every time we forget, we get to call Cedar. If it's going, it's trying to find him. I think the phones are having a hard time finding him right now. It's supposed to be ringing. So maybe he's not going to answer because his phone is off or something. So it's going to like search the satellites are searching for him. And then it goes, oh. There it goes. It's ringing.
calling him?
I'm calling Cedar. I'm asking the same question. Yeah, like, Cedar, you're gonna ask the same question once a year, or maybe even more than once a year. I thought that it was full grown. Hello?
Please leave your message for 360-114.
Hey Cedar, it's a program. Leaving you a message. We had that. Remember that question about corn, about baby corn, regular size corn that we forget about every year? Well, we forgot again. How are you? Call us back. About half an hour. Say hi. Ready?
What?
Say hi to Cedar.
Hi, Cedar.
You wanted to be quiet because you didn't want to leave him a message?
Oh, no, I want to leave a message.
yeah.
I just sort of like I've been watching a lot of the show and I kind of maybe switched back into viewer mode or something.
Yeah, you're like, is this live? I'm doing something. Let's record a message in the future and then we can look at this thing too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, future, it's us in the past.
Here we are in 2021. 2017 is now 4 years ago. And who knows where you are, future, looking back at us.
We
Do
forgot.
you remember what baby corn is?
Yeah, we forgot again. Are you in 2025? Is that right? 2025? Yeah.
It would be, yeah.
Or 6? 5? 5. I don't know. All right. Bye, future.
Wow, that future.
Yeah, well, now that I got the spreadsheet, I can see that I'm pretty sure that this is going to say, like, the correct day and number. But I still don't have a calendar, though.
Yeah, you want that calendar.
I usually have a calendar.
I have to go to the bank tomorrow anyway for rent paying stuff. So maybe I can see if they usually have a calendar just for free. I'll grab one.
Try to get a calendar. I usually go to the dollar store and then have several calendars, or Daiso too.
The thing to do would be to just like have a pile of calendars that are unopened, and then like in future years you can just get
what
one.
year is the last one? It was like,
I'm not sure if it's the last one, but I know that 1999 works for this year at least.
there was like, I think there was one like after that too.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up in an attempt to get a calendar for this year to see if I could, like, maybe they're selling old calendars, but old calendars are more expensive.
Oh.
By not that much more, but still, like.
I guess it's 2010, which is too bad because I think I have a calendar from 2011 for something. That would be weird. The 2010, that's weird that 2021 is the same as 2010, which is the first year that the program ever began.
Yeah. We're going to go to, this is 1 week with Christmas. We're going to go 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to go into the time where I had to repair the tape or if we're already past that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember when it was. Oh, yeah. See, if you see that blue thing.
That's where the repair is?
Yeah, so if there's. Right. Yep. I think this is the repair spot right here.
Oh, yeah.
So. It was middle of last week when I did the repairs. Monday and then Sunday. That's the one we're going to look at.
Yeah, what?
I can tell by the quality of this video that this is a repair job.
It is kind of gray. It looks like not very colorful.
It's like passed through the machine a bunch of times and like the hey, future, it's us the past. John, what do you have to say to the future? Say something to the future.
Oh, it's the Giants and the Browns that's going to be playing tonight.
All right, thanks, John. Hey, future, stuff the past.
Hello, future.
We're back. It's Monday. James and Heather forgot, but then they got on here.
We here now.
We're talking about James'
made it.
personal life,
Oh,
Yes.
it is personal. So wonderful.
and it's getting the Christmas stress. It's Monday.
Hell yeah.
Bye, future.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Bye.
Hey, future, it's us the past.
I'm gonna COVID.
We're talking about PC culture and masks, and Freddie's going to the print shop for Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Andrew.
I printed out a bunch of Christmas cards and never sent them out.
That's right.
Grandma's sleeping. I'm just gonna go to the store. Okay, bye, future. Hey, future, it's us, the past. Oh, hi, past. What do you say, future, Mark?
Well, if you keep working with things, they'll kind of coincide with another, and you can get things done better the more you work with it. That's what I got to do with that track player.
Very good advice. Downstairs. I don't know what I'm going to do with my with this tape. It's all messed up, and you know, future probably, huh? Okay, bye. Hey, future, it's us, the past. Is this tape working? Are we back on track with this thing? I know I messed it up yesterday. I think it should be okay. It's Christmas Eve today. Talking to Andrew, talking to Laura. Laura got spiced nuts and nut syrup for Christmas, and Freddie's watching some mini-series with his family. They stopped making Olympia beer.
Oh yeah, I was
Thursday.
watching that
Goodbye, future.
while I was talking on the program. That was cool.
Did they stop the beer?
There's still beer, but yeah, I guess.
Yep. Hey, future says the past.
How come you always got to do something I tell you not to do?
Oh, it's Christmas time.
Can you
We
see
looked
yourself
at
on
some
your
stuff.
own past self?
Christmas in quarantine. Nobody went to their families. Just said,
Fucking great.
Christmas quarantine.
Yep.
I'll keep on it. I was listening.
I gotta move. Oh.
Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Hey, you fucking fatty in the future, why do you eat so much food?
Get over it. It's the day after Christmas. We're talking about movies with Andrew.
Say goodbye, Grandma. Goodbye!
That was the episode where Mr. Ginsu cussed out Alex.
Hey, future, it's us, the past. It's
Is it better yet?
Is it 2020? What?
Jimmy Eggnog. It is.
Eggnog green tea?
I was doing the bye, future. Yeah, where's the dream? Hey, future, it's us, the past.
We're getting some life updates with James, and we talking about the cosmic plan. It's 2012.
Say hi, Heather.
Hello. We out here.
The world.
Say hi, Alex. Alex.
Yeah.
Hello, Cedar.
Hey, Cedar.
Cedar, hello.
How are ya?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's 2021. Is it hot in Arizona still?
It's hot in like the afternoon, but not in the morning. But it's sunny every day.
And it's still kind of hot?
Yeah, I would call it kind of hot. I mean, it's not hotter than like Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do for New Year's?
I hung out at my house with my girlfriend Eloise, and
Oh.
we wore like fancy clothes. So I wore
That's a good idea.
and she wore a dress, and we just had a campfire with ourselves.
Did you have like a suit? What did you wear?
I wore a suit.
Nice.
Yeah, and then on New Year's Day, my neighbor Hester invited us over, and we went and sat in her backyard, like 22 away from her, and ate traditional New Year's lunch, which I never had before, but I guess it's like black eyed peas and greens and like pork.
Oh, really?
Good. It's a good lunch.
Yeah,
you were-
it's traditional. I don't know.
Yeah, you were on the program for a bunch of New Year's Eves, actually.
Really? That makes sense, I guess, because I'm often in Olympia.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys do?
Nothing much. Just stayed at home.
That's good.
I did a countdown, but I was already in bed. I had like worked really early. I just shouted in my own bed.
Yeah, it was really hard to stay up until night, bro.
Yeah, even in the suit. Yeah, I think that would make you feel. That definitely would give you a little extra boost to make it. You know.
Yeah, we were watching the new Star Trek a little bit, but then I don't know. We just got really sleepy.
Yeah. It was a sleepy New Year. The New Year snuck in this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak outside. I have like a outside kitchen now.
Ooh. On a charcoal or a gas grill?
It's like a gas burner, so I can get it really hot. So I've been learning how to stir fry.
Nice.
Cedar, we were looking at the we were looking at 2016, and in 2016 we were talking about baby corn versus regular corn.
So yeah, that's like the perennial question.
Yeah, do you remember this 30-year-old question that we've been asking you every year for years?
I think so, yeah.
So remember that one time we asked Cedar the answer to this, and then me and Freddie both had the opposite answers for what you had told us. So,
what did you think? What did I tell you?
Well, I thought that you told us that baby corn was like a separate species, or maybe like separate than it's like full grown. Baby corn's like full grown, and then Freddie thought you told us that baby corn was like undergrown regular corn. And which one is it?
It's the second one.
Yay!
Oh, it is undergrown regular corn?
Yep.
Yeah, but you know they might also have some like special varieties that do really well for that. But it is undergrown regular corn.
Oh, wow, Freddie, you were right.
That's good. Are there any things like that with? What about baby tomatoes, Cedar? Because I have gotten a lot of cherry tomatoes. Are they undergrown tomatoes, or are they their own separate variety?
They are their own separate variety sometimes, and then other times they're like a whole different subspecies of tomatoes.
Whoa.
Because you're doing tomato research now.
Yes, I'm now a tomato man, not a corn man anymore. I mean, I guess I'm a corn enthusiast, but
cherry tomatoes are definitely their own thing.
Yeah.
Because I've had experience growing those before.
Yeah, they're like a different subspecies.
I've never had fried green tomatoes, but I have heard a lot of people say. I mean, there's like movies about it.
Yeah.
Green tomatoes must be like unripe regular tomatoes, right?
Were you with me when I saw fried green tomatoes on a sign, and then I went in there and tried to get them?
No.
You weren't? Oh.
No. What happened?
I think I was in Portland, and I was just like walking down the street, and I looked at I was just like wandering around, and I saw on the menu of a restaurant, like they had it in their window.
Yeah, fried green
they had fried green tomatoes. So I went in there, and I was like, I saw that the fried green tomatoes were on the menu, and that's why I came in here. And they're like, we don't have those right now, or anymore.
No.
And then I left.
I don't even like tomatoes, but I'm trying to learn to love them.
Oh, you don't like to eat them, you just want to study them.
Yeah, they're much nicer to study them. But I'm growing tomatoes all year round now in the growth chamber. So I have tomatoes to eat. Not right now, that stuff.
I wrote about the corn thing in the book. I don't remember if I came to a conclusion or if I just asked a question. But Cedar, I wrote a book and you can get it online now.
Oh, I saw that. I gotta get a copy of that. Like cool fish mother.
Yeah, I'll have to send it to you.
I saw it on Instagram.
I got it, but I wrote about the corn thing in there, but I don't think I came to a conclusion.
That's exciting. What's it like being a published author?
I'm smart now.
Yeah, well, you are smart, but now you have a book and you're smart.
Now I have proof.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. Maybe I wasn't smart before. Like, you're not smart till you write a book. Or a doctor. Yeah. Or you're a doctor. So, Freddie. You haven't written a book nor a doctor being a doctor.
That's true. Yeah. I'm the least smart person on the program right now.
Have you? I've never been to a place where they like somebody fell down, and they're like, "Is anybody a doctor?"
That hasn't happened to me yet either, but when it doesn't have to explain to them all the different kinds of doctors, you know?
Is this man made of corn?
if anybody ever did that, I would have a hard time not lying, I think. No, I'm a doctor!
Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
You gotta get a doctorate now, Kenny. You wrote on the back of the, on the inside copy of the book.
I claim to be a doctor.
You're a doctor, yeah.
Well, that's like Dr. Seuss.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
what kind of doctor was Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Seuss might have been a doctor, but Dr. Phil's not a doctor.
Really?
That's what I heard. Cedar, what's for your lunch?
For dinner?
Oh yeah, whatever. What time is it over there?
It's dinner time. I'm
6?
making. It's like almost 7.
Yeah. Okay, so you're only 1 hour ahead.
Yeah, but just during daylight savings time because we don't do daylight savings time
and then
here.
you come back.
And
then we come back to you.
Yeah, like we become teams again. So today I'm making a steak, and for greens I'm sure find some bok choy from my garden along with some broccoli raw.
It's 6 o'clock for you. So if we ever go back, if we abolish daylight savings time, is it going to be like it's 7 o'clock right now? Like it would be almost 8 o'clock. Wait.
It depends on which one you go with, because you can abolish it one way or the other way.
Yeah. All right. But we'd probably go along with Arizona because there you don't do the other thing, and you're partially with us, partially not with us. So I think we would be doing the same times as you are. So in the winter,
I don't know if this is good for you guys or not, though, because if it was almost 7 there, it would have been dark for like a long.
It would have been darker like at 3.
Time, right? Yeah, and that'd be kind of crazy. So maybe it'd be better to do the other one for you. Like just stick with what time it is now for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's confusing.
They're trying to do it. Yeah. At my job, sometimes I see lobbyists and they come through and I talk to them. And one of them told me that we passed it in Washington, Oregon, and California to like do no daylight savings time, but that was in at least that might have been either 2019 or 2020, and like no change so far. So
yeah, I think you're waiting for congressional approval.
Just give it to us.
We need congressional, like federal approval.
Yeah, you do. Unfortunately.
What? They're all tied up right now.
Yeah, that's like never gonna happen, basically.
Yeah. Stupid government.
Seems like they should just put it into like a big batch of stuff and pass it on through. Just let us do what we want.
I can't believe how little they can do now. But this is ridiculous. I mean, it was already ridiculous. It's getting more and more ridiculous. I came up.
Don't do anything.
My new thing is that I don't think that they should be wearing suits. They should be wearing
You don't think they should wear suits?
No, they should be wearing like jumpsuits or like maybe baseball clothes.
Oh, I like the uniforms. Yeah.
Yeah, something. Some kind of uniform to make them more, or like robes.
I think they should wear like NASCAR uniforms, and they have like anyone who's like funding them. They have to put the hat on their jacket.
But then they should dress like they don't have any money, and the Senate should be in a basement, a dank basement.
Togas. You think they should wear togas and
Yeah, in the dank
and
basement.
be like an empty warehouse.
Yeah.
And they still get paid for the days they work. But the downside of that is in like some utopian world that anyone can become a senator, then only rich people will be able to do it because they don't get paid. I mean, that's person wasn't independently wealthy to do it.
That's a good point, actually, that I never considered.
Yeah, I guess somehow. And then you get the money from being a senator. Did your basement flood, Freddie?
It didn't flood exactly, but it did have standing. It has like I'm seeing still a little bit of water down there. Like the water's gonna.
Huh?
Is it raining?
Yeah, it rained really a lot yesterday, and my basement got a little bit of flooding, but not all.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
It didn't flood in the sense that most basements flood. It did. Like water came in through the windows. There's like next to the walls that have windows. There's still water on the floor a little bit.
Basically, what happened here too. You don't have to worry about floods, Cedar.
Weirdly, we do have to worry about floods, even though it hardly ever rains, because there's not all the water infrastructure like there is northwest. So if it rains, there's giant puddles everywhere. There's not a lot of like drains and stuff.
Yeah, and when it rains, isn't it like it rains like crazy?
Yeah, it's like you have to worry about flash floods, but
Yeah.
not the kind of sustained floods like you have over there.
I heard that, like, I guess in Washington we don't get even as much rain as other places, but we just have it for longer.
Yeah.
Like slower
that
and longer. You haven't got a flash flood there yet?
No, it only has rained, I think, twice since I moved here in July. And both times it was not very big rainstorms at all. So even the cactuses here look really dried out. Really dry.
Did you ever tell us what's for dinner?
I'm making a steak, and then for greens I'm doing bok choy and broccoli rabe stir-fried from the garden.
Whoa, you grew it yourself?
Yeah.
Bok choy?
Yeah.
What? What does
Yeah, I
that,
have like a winter garden here.
what does bok choy even look like when it's on the plant?
It looks like it does in the grocery store, but just on the grass.
Is it just the top stalks that are sticking out, and like the like kind of chunky spot is underground?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a head of small in the grass. But yeah,
Is it because you're in a Arizona type place you can do that?
What did you say?
Does it need to be in Arizona to grow that kind of thing?
No, you can go back to where you're at. But not this time of year, it's really probably, maybe not yet, but it's a little cold to do in Portland. You ever got video chat? Because I have something in that calendar right here.
Oh yeah, you can get on the meat if you could. I also don't know what broccoli rabe is. I only seen that on TV.
It's really similar to broccoli, but it's kind of just looser. You know, it's not so dense.
Loose broccoli, huh? You were at that?
And it has some leaves and stuff.
You were at the rabe there, Freddie?
The what? The what?
Broccoli rabe.
Broccoli rabe?
Yeah.
I had broccolini.
It's I don't know what broccolini is. I guess the name are different.
I feel like broccolini is the opposite of broccoli rabe.
It's denser?
Oh, really?
Or it's smaller? I don't know if I've even like heard of broccoli rabe before.
It's the opposite. How can it be the opposite of broccoli rabe?
I'm eating up a lot. This is about to get crazy. Sometimes it's like catches on fire. It's just wild.
Broccoli rabe?
When I'm stir frying.
It catches on,
it's like the oil that catches on fire.
it catches on fire in the pan when you cook it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Whoa.
I feel like this is it like spelled like the name? Broccoli rabe? That's like what I'm imagining. It's like
R-O-B, right?
R-A-B-E, I think.
I've only seen broccoli rabe on like Top Chef or something.
Yeah, this is a fancy place over here. I'm doing the aromatics right now.
Whoa. Garlic and onions and...
Just getting garlic today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, it's hard to do this to walk it up perfectly. It's like, kind of fine balance.
aromatics, produce, and protein.
Yeah, the protein is fake.
Yeah.
Okay. And then produce is really high. And the soy is not soy.
They always call it protein. Oh, you gonna start a fire? Don't start a fire. Did you not?
Uh-oh.
Did you not start the fire?
Is it sizzling?
Yeah.
I can hear it sizzle. Or maybe it's the ocean.
Well, we got about 5 minutes left today.
Oh, I can really hear it sizzling now. Yeah.
What?
Sounds great.
Some urine on it and some fish sauce.
Wow. You're a chef. Did people have Christmas trees and fake snow in Arizona?
Oh, yeah.
They like put cotton up on their roofs?
I haven't seen that, but sure, Christmas trees.
Yeah, and then where do you get the trees? You gotta import them? Or they're all fake?
I think a lot of them come from, like, the Northwest.
And then they truck them over, huh?
Yeah, and people have fake ones, too. And you can cut them in the forest, because there's mountains here. That's what I did.
There's still like evergreen trees in the wood forest?
Yeah. It's like junipers and pine trees, mostly.
Yeah, you just gotta get high up elevation or something?
Yep. There's big mountains here. There's snow on them sometimes, even.
You went out there with like an axe or something and chopped it down and put it in the truck?
Yep.
Wow.
Use an axe or a chainsaw?
I used a hand saw, like a bow saw.
Wow. Have you ever done
How
that?
big a tree did you get?
It's fun. You should do it. You can do it, in Northwest here.
Never done it.
I found a fake tree on the side of the road. Or Chapke found it and got it for me. And then I was about to take it down the other day because it was like, it's getting to that time when most times people take the trees down.
Yeah.
And my housemate said that it made the living room seem a lot cheerier, so maybe we should just leave it up permanently.
No.
Yeah, I think we're going to keep it.
My dad today.
If you leave it up permanently, then there's no, that's not, no, you gotta take it down.
No, I'm going to keep it up. I'm actually thinking about wrapping up some like empty boxes and just keeping it stocked under there with presents too.
Put something else there.
No, it's going to be a nice Christmas tree, like permanent Christmas forever.
Well, then what about when Christmas rolls around? How are you gonna step it up?
I don't know. Maybe we won't need to step it up. It'll just remember the song like "Every Day with Christmas." I feel like
and then it's like too much.
Christmas.
It's like you want every day to be Christmas, but then your teeth fall out.
Oh my god, I wish you guys could see this meal. It's so good.
Oh.
I just put the grease on the plate. It was like,
You got bok choy and steak and broccoli raw. You don't have any carbs? What's your carbs?
I don't have any carbs.
No carbs. Wow, healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I eat a lot of goldfish, so.
Yeah, I think that could be the carb. Goldfish. That seems like a good carb.
The cracker goldfish, those are carbs, right?
Goldfish is carbs. Goldfish is a lot of flour.
I eat a ton of goldfish.
Yeah, all right. That's good carbs. I always put like rice and potatoes. I have greens and if I eat the meat and stuff, I always have rice and potatoes.
I've been doing a lot of rice and stir fries.
What do you think about leaving that Christmas tree up all year, Cedar? I would say take it down.
I just did mine today, so I guess I let it take it down too.
What'd you do with your Christmas tree?
I'm gonna burn the big parts of it and then hopefully get a couple of little pieces from the base where it's thickest to do some woodworking with.
Oh, good idea.
Whitland.
Like maybe make some small, like little box. Cause it's a nice juniper, you know. And I want to make sure I use it to full extent. Right? From both sides.
Yeah. Right now, the Christmas trees I have are a white pine and like some other, what is it, like a classic Christmas tree. Maybe it's a Douglas fir. Yeah, it must be. So I kind of want to burn them for sure because they burn so good. It's like it's a cathartic time, but I have no place to burn them anymore. I'm gonna have to go somewhere to burn them.
Yeah, it's like the end of the season, you know?
Yeah.
You get a tree at the start and then you burn it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this dinner.
All right, Cedar, thanks for
Anyway, thanks, Cedar. Nice to hear your voice.
I can't wait to see you soon.
See you
In
soon.
real life.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Well, Cedar's got good timing because the show is basically over.
Yep.
So thanks, Freddie. Thanks for being here today. I think that's all. The only person in Cedar. That's it.
All right.
Where's Jean?
You called Grandma already?
I tried. Grandma didn't answer. Should I try calling her one more time? It's over.
We got time. Call her. You can go over slightly.
Where was Grandma? Where were you? Call her one more time, I guess. Wake her up.
Oh, I guess. Oh, it's 6. Seems like that's a very regular time to call.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh, hello? Hello, Grandma. Are you awake?
No, I'm asleep.
Oh, you're asleep? Well, how are you? You feeling okay? You go back to sleep.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Andrew,
What?
show's over.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Well, that was a good time. Good program. You guys are hungry, guys.
It's Sunday.
We gotta get off the. Well, it's still winter. It's the winter tape.
No, this is a different. This is the avalanche tape. TC
yeah.
detail 22, 11:30, and 2 a.m. This is just winter, not Christmas. Yeah.
Right, winter.
We'll continue our battle with the mountain tomorrow.
Really.
360-364-34. The mountain spoke to us, and we respect that. YDHWM.com.
UFO FBI.
Yeah, thank you. TCTV, Loewe, Jordy Fabulous, Local Books, 4-star video, Mountain Boards, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Brooke, the guitar player, Rebecca, yeah, and viewers this year watching, thank you. Hi, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog!
Oh yeah. Bye bye.